The next question deals with infidelity in marriage. A spouse said they're hurt, so how to get over the hurt from infidelity. And another one is saying their spouse shows no remorse, even though they have stopped the infidelity. How to handle those situations.
Okay, I'll still take that question because that's my specialty. I'm actually an infidelity recovery specialist. So the first thing we need to do is find out what kind of infidelity it is. So the one that is showing no remorse, it could be an exit affair. He could actually want you to end the marriage. That's why he's cheating. He wants you to end the marriage, looking for a way out. Now, if that's the case, nothing's going to change. We have to have both of you in counseling. There was a time where, in church especially, when there's been infidelity, what we'd say is, oh, forgive each other and move on. But we found out that that doesn't work. There's a science, there's a process to getting healing if there's been infidelity in the home. So, I can't sit here and say, oh, this is why, but I think you need to get help. Feeling hurt is a healthy response to infidelity. When I get worried is when I have those on the flip side. People who are cold. Some people are just numb. They're not angry, they're not upset, they're just numb. They're just there, but they've literally signed out of the marriage, but they're there. So you will need some counseling sessions. It actually takes anywhere between 6 months and 2 years to fully recover from infidelity. So it's not abnormal the way you're feeling. Sometimes too, the offender doesn't know the gravity of what they've done, because men and women don't see sex the same way. So I'm assuming, which may be wrong, but I'm just assuming that it's the man who has cheated and he's not feeling remorse. If it is the man, then you need to understand that for him, sex is more physical than it is emotional. So you would hear a man cheat and say it didn't mean anything, because in his world, really, it didn't mean anything. It was just sex. And you can have a man who loves his wife, wants to be with his wife, thinks his wife is the best thing that has ever happened since sliced bread, and yet he's cheating on her with something that you can never compare to her. Like, the girl is everything wrong. She's smelling, she's dirty, she's ugly, she has no brains, nothing. And you're wondering, how do you move from this queen to this thing? And the man tells you it means nothing. However, I always say to them, you can't say it means nothing, because the real thing is, it means nothing but to whom? It may mean nothing to you, but to this woman you have broken her trust in marriage, broken her trust in you, and broken her trust in everything you've ever had. So it's a process. Just feeling hot is the least of your issues. You will still have to deal with PTSD. Every time, if you caught him cheating and he was cheating with his phone, every time at night he wakes up and he's smiling at his phone, you're going to immediately think he's cheating. So we're going to have to deal with that as well. So it's a long process. It's not something I can sit here, but they need help. They're professional infidelity recovery specialists. You need to get help from a professional. I think you should do that.